start here, right? So make sure your top leg is in front. A lot of people kind of do this. They can't push back very well. And my elbow's basically on the mat. See, so I don't want to lean heaps far back, but I'm just like sort of crouched here. And I need to be putting pressure on Steve's hips. Like, it's not even his hips, it's kind of his thigh. Because if he can turn this way, like this, and bring his knees up, then he's going to get his guard back, right? So, yeah, I've done this before, but this is important. So I'm always pedaling backwards, okay? He needs to be pushing my bicep, my shoulder, yeah, like this. Otherwise, if he doesn't push my arm, I'm going to grab his head, see, and start moving up. Because what I need to do is get control of his upper body before I leave his lower body, right? So if I don't do that, his legs are going to come back. Does that sort of make sense? So I break down attacking. I pass his guard. I stay past by smashing his thighs. Then I have to control his upper arms, basically. It's like a two-stage process. Upper legs, then upper arms, okay? So, because if he's here and I just start trying to move up here, he's just going to get his guard back, includes his knee, his chest. Worst thing that can happen is he gets submitted. Otherwise, he gets his guard back, right? So, am I making sense so far, basically? There's a few ways from going from here to here, and I think it's worth looking at. First one is quite simple. If you just push my arm, I can flare it a little bit, and I can bring my knee up here and then spread both my legs here and come to like a frog position. Grab the head. This is much better, right? Usually then he's going to push my throat, and I knock his hand out of the way and start trying to keep my ear on his shoulder. Okay, so he'll try to move here. It's very difficult. Yep. So you do a few of those. Whereas here, I lift up a pin, I grab it, pushes my neck, and then I get there, push my arm, come up, pin, and grab my neck. See? Here, obviously, there's different things. I would probably mount now. I don't mount unless I'm controlling the biceps. Same thing. But because I got both here, a big problem when people mount is I think it's spat a little bit. Problem. Because if I'm mounting, I don't want to get my foot stuck between his legs, right? Fair enough. But if I'm here, I can mount over here. See, I don't even go past his legs at all. I don't even go through them. I'm almost trying to force myself into a armbar position. So over here, it's pushing. And here's always going to push my neck. There you go. I'm going to start mounting. See? It's good. Sorry, Steve, you're right. Okay, so that's one. We can try doing that. What else happens? So if he's here, yeah, well, that's one thing. Sometimes if I feel like, I don't know when I do this, the other way I can do it is if it's high, I can just switch my hips, see, and swing my hands over and come to here. Because now, I've done the same thing. See that bicep there is forced away into his ear preferably. And now I can mount here as well without going through his legs. Yeah. Or I might reach here and then we can catch and roll and do other stuff. It's a good position. Well, there was knee bars here like we did the other week. And if I manage to get him over here, I can start doing that flippy thing. Okay? So you can be here. Maybe I've gone like this. Yeah, maybe too far. Like, yeah, exactly. And that's not working. I can just come here instead. Yeah, it's good. The other one sometimes, when I do this, if he was just pushing sort of straight, yeah, and lying on his back, you can just shove the elbows up and start trying to get under them, and then start like driving like a sled is if you're trying to bring his elbows down here, it's pretty hard. See? And the pressure is like put your shoulder into their face, like this way. So he'll be trying to get his elbows down. See? You can move. You can try it. Oh yeah. And then if I go like this here, this is a trap. If I mount like that, I'm going to get stuck. So I need to put pressure with my shin towards his feet. Like this. See? Now try and catch my foot. That's hard, see? You right? Yeah. So I basically almost put so much pressure on his thighs that he can't catch my foot. It twangs over. It's like a lacquer band. So I would kind of do that if he stayed on his back. See? It's kind of easy to go boom. Yeah. Like that. If he was on his side more, then it's hard to do that. I can do this. Yeah. If I get here, like this, and I'm basically pushing in opposite directions, one down and one up. See? Till I lock my feet. All good? Best case scenario, I close my hands and keep my elbows pressed. Like you move here, he's like a torso. See? It's like you see, he's like fighting a torso. Hopefully that's not confusing. You can just try different ones. If it is, do the first one. If you're fresh, and if you're the fresh prince, just do this one. I think this is great because you get used to pinning the arm. They will try and like go hard here. See, I'm not going to stay there. He'll make space. That's really jerky, kind of like go, like push up. Let's go like that.
Is it, can Steven put more resistance to that elbow push or like?
This one, it's hard, right? Because it's so fast. Like.
I want to do this so I can get under here. So I want to do that, yeah.
Okay.
It's the shock. It's almost like a hit. Doesn't matter anyway. Not really, you try it, it's quite effective. I think, go again. I think if they're super strong, I'll start doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because you go up a bit and yeah, even if you keep your elbow down, look. Wee, hello. And then I go this out. Yeah. Then you can do one of these. Yeah? Like they teach all the time, but it's freaking hard to get them there. But if you do that, then it's easier. Yeah. So yeah, you can do that one, or just push and get it inside more. Or try one of these. It's good as well. And the last one, if he's just lying flat on his back, and I can try and do this and smushed like that. Yeah. Any questions?
Can you do the second one more time?
Second one being the backwards, the butt switch.
The one where you switch the hips, I think?
Yeah. Call it a butt switch. I'm literally, I don't know, hopefully it's literally mirroring my position from this way to that way. And it's like, basically if there's a space, I can even just like swing my hands and then put my butt, because it's the same thing, you have to think about what you're doing. I'm trying to get my bulk under his upper arms, right? And then put heaps of pressure on it before I do much else. So he's pushing down, he's like, yeah, it's harder there. So if you're stiff there, like that,
I thought you were going to swing arm, because that's what happened the first time.
Yeah, fair enough.
If I stayed tight and took my arm off.
Or whatever, as long as I can get in there. I think if they're really balled up like this, I just do like one of those arm bars I always teach. Because there's not enough. He has to really pull down and push quite a lot to keep me from just smushing it, grabbing his upper body, right? And then, so you mean this?
Yeah.
Yeah, just go like that, see my hips there. Then I just fix this and switch my feet and back it up. Yeah? And that's it, now I can mount or whatever. Yeah. Like that. It's quite effective, it's a good way to mount. You still got to be careful here. I quite often will grab my own foot and do that, because then it's it's very hard for him to defend. And then I start going here, but then you got to be careful to like pull this out, because if he grabs my arm, he might bump me that way. See? Yeah. If I get here and he grabs my arm, let's do this. It's not gonna happen. So you just need to not let it happen. Okay.